What is geometric dimensioning and tolerancing, aka GD&T? There's many variations on the actual definition of GD&T. One common definition is a symbolic language used on engineering drawings and models to define feature geometry and its allowable deviations. A more simplified version could be stated as a standard for which the geometry of parts is clearly defined. Looking at this print, we should already be familiar with the use of dimensions to define feature size and location. We can also see symbols and values that are arranged in a precise order, which allow us to convey and interpret additional information about the geometry of the part being defined. The various items highlighted here are specific to the language of GD&T. This particular example is telling us that the axis of the hole shall be perpendicular to datum A within a tolerance zone of 5 thousandths or 0.005 when the hole is at a maximum material condition. I know this sounds complicated, but I'm confident that all of you will be able to interpret this drawing much the same way once you have completed most of this course. Looking at another example, this is a very simple drawing of an orthographic view of a block. The block is defined with a size dimension of 12 with a tolerance of plus or minus 0.4. You'll notice the additional GD&T symbology similar to the first example. In this case, we would interpret this as knowing that the top surface of the block shall be parallel to datum A within a tolerance zone of 0.25. By datum A, we're referring to the bottom surface of the block. Again, I realize this is probably not making complete sense at this point, but as we progress through the semester within the first several weeks, it will all start to become very familiar. Once you've had time to familiarize yourself with some of the GD&T symbols and terminology, you will be able to effectively interpret technical drawings such as this one.